Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Portland.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Boston, Jordan is out there with Embiid. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Reese in at the 3. Now here's Knight, and the pass to Reese. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Now, here is Harden for 3. Can't hit. It'll count. No good.
Okay, Miami. Now coming on the court are your Heat dancers.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
We've got Weber, and it's Exum in at point guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And Embiid with the block. And pushing it up, here's Boston. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Boston. They set the pick. Up top, Weber. Shot, high post. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Knight into the lane. Can't cash in from the high post.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Exum with it to the right side. Here's Justice, and the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And a pretty tight lick.
Thanks, Kevin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, just a great offensive performance tonight.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Brandon Knight is out there with Booker. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Embiid. And it's Reese in at the small forward position. Kept alive, McCarthy makes it off the glass.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Knight kicks to Booker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists tonight.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Miami has possession. It's a 5-point game. Takes the 13-footer. Here's McCarthy. Knight grabs the board. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Over to the wing. Here's Booker. And it's Miami with the rebound. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be a getaway game. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here's Boston now, leading by 5. They've got Exum. And it's Temple in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 5. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Here's Temple to the inside. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. It's tipped. And they go to the intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he can't get either to fall.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Here's Justice. Here's Weber. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 4. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope, points with the clock stopped.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 6. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it out to Harden. The dish now to Weber. Here's Justice. It's money from deep.
Christopher Justice.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Justice.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Boston scraping by.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now?
That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.